Hey trainers, Poke Dad here along with Young Gun.
KK Shiv 128.
And today we're going to profile another Ultra Necrozma deck. And this one's going to be based off the top 8 2016 Gustavo Wada medal list. It used Bronzong and Genesect as the main attacker, and it utilized max elixirs. So we kind of based it on that. Caden also played a deck similar to that in that same worlds and was able to get top 32 with it, and so it's definitely a winning formula. So we figured we could apply it to the new Ultra Necrozma. So let's dive in.
Starting it off with 3 Ultra Necrozmas, and then a 4-3 line of Malamar with 2 Dawnwings Necrozmas, 2 Lele's, and 1 Mew.
Okay, so our main attacker, Ultra Necrozma, for Psychic Colorless, it does 20 plus 80 for each Psychic you discard, and you do have to discard all Psychic energy attached to it if you do that. So real quick, numbers wise, discard 2 Psychics, that's 160, plus the original 20, so you're at 180. Choice band, you hit the magic number of 210. Going forward, we're going to do some testing to see what we think are going to be the most popular decks in the meta. It's looking like with all the support Buzzwall gains with Diancie and Beast Energy that it might be the most popular, and if that's so, then we might switch from a Choice Band to a Fighting Fury Belt. And what that does for us is we still discard our 2 Psychic and plus the 20, so that's 180, and then the Fighting Fury Belt gives us our 190. So the Choice Band and Fighting Fury Belt might be switched around depending on how popular Buzzwall is, but there's other stuff like Zygarde that's 200 or Lycanroc that's 200, so right now it might be more beneficial to just run Choice Band, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Anywho, it's got the GX attack for Psychic Metal. If you and your opponent have exactly 6 or fewer prize cards combined, you can place 6 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Not the most useful, it's very situational. We'll probably be looking to use perhaps another GX attack if need be, and we'll jump into that here in a sec. Engine of the deck, 4 Inkay, 3 Malamar. An important note about the Inkay is it does have a first attack that automatically puts your opponent to sleep, so that could definitely kind of come in clutch if you're in a bad way. But Malamar, once per turn, throw a Psychic from your discard pile onto one of your benched Pokemon. So that's how we're going to be able to repower Ultra Necrozma every single turn to stream attacks. And an also player in that role is going to be Dawnwings Necrozma for its invasion ability. We're going to invasion, put Ultra Necrozma on the bench, power it up with Malamar, retreat with a Float Stone hopefully, or may have to Guzma and get Necrozma back into the active. We're also might be using his GX attack for 3 Psychic. It does 180, and then it has immunity. So your opponent's EX GX cannot attack into it and damage it unless they play some sort of gusting effect. So we'll probably be looking to use his GX attack if needed rather than Ultra Necrozma's GX. 180 plus Choice Band, that hits our 210 that we're really wanting to hit. So 2 Lele for setup, Wonder Tag, drop him in. We'll grab Bridget to grab a couple Inkays in our Ultra Necrozma, or grab 1 Inkay, Ultra Necrozma, and a Dawnwings, or maybe it's more important we grab our 1-of Tech Mew to swing the 7 prize trade. So Mew's going to bring a lot of value to the table. We can power him up and he can copy any of Dawnwings' attacks, any of Ultra Necrozma's attacks. He could copy Energy Drive or Malamar's attack if needed. So that's our Pokemon line. Pretty solid. Next, let's move on to the supporters.
Starting it off with 4 Sycamores, 3 Guzmas, 2 Cynthias, 2 Ends, and 2 Bridgets.
Okay, starting off with the 4 Sycamore. This is an aggressive deck. We don't mind getting energy into the discard. It's definitely not going to hurt us, so super aggressive to help our setup. 2 Bridgets is also going to help get us there. Hopefully Lele for a Bridget turn 1 if it's not already in our hand. Like I said, we're going to grab a Inkay, Ultra Necrozma, and maybe a Dawnwings. Just kind of depending on what's in play already. We just play it by ear there. 2 Cynthia, it's good late game if you need some shuffle draw, or maybe you have an awkward hand that you don't want to get rid of. So Cynthia's good. We are playing an aggressive deck, so we don't need a lot of early game disruption, because like I said, we are going to be taking prizes. We should be in the lead in the prize exchange. So in just 2, just in case we run into an algorithm GX attack from Metagross, or magical ribbons for Gardevoir, something along that line, or beacon from Vulpix. We're just able to disrupt our opponent a little bit. 3 Guzma. This is just in case if we can't find our Dawnwings with Floatstone. So if we even have Dawnwings in play, we can Invasion and then Guzma and get out of it. And we also have the free retreat from the Mew if needed. So 3 Guzma, very solid in the deck. Now let's go on to our items.
Starting the items off is 4 Ultra Balls, 4 Max Elixirs, 3 Secret Treasures,
Mystery Treasure,
3 Choice Bands, 3 Floatstones, 2 Field Blowers, and a spicy Mount Cornet tech.
Okay, 4 Ultra Ball. That's going to help us search out any Pokemon that we need. Lele, you name it, we can grab it with Ultra Ball. Pretty good. Mystery, it's Mystery Treasure. It's our new card from the new set. Discard 1 card and search for a Psychic or Dragon Pokemon. So we can easily grab our Malamar, we can grab our main attacker, Ultra Necrozma, we can grab our Dawnwings. Lots and lots of utility with this card. There's no reason not to play at least 2. We've opted to go with 3 because of how versatile it is. We can grab the Mew, we can grab anything. Any of our Pokemon line. If we need Lele, it's there just at a 1 discard charge. And it also helps put energy into the discard to power up Malamar. So super, super good. Very, very useful. We've got 3 Floatstones. Looking to slap one on the Dawnwings to use that Invasion ability to its fullest extent. Invasion, free retreat. Really good. 2 Field Blowers, just in case we run into Garbotoxin. Garbotoxin right now is going to see a dip in play because of people are having a higher Field Blower count. Some decks are even playing 3, maybe 4. So Garbodor is not very popular at this time of this video, so we've opted to go with 2 just in case if we run across a Garbodor. 4 Max Elixir, that's going to help us power up for a turn 2 attack. That's what we're looking to do with this deck. Get a turn 2 Psycho Geyser attack off, get 2 prizes, get up ahead super quick, possibly even take out their biggest threat on the board on turn 2. Max Elixir is going to help us get there. 3 Choice Band, like I talked about earlier, this could definitely be 3 Fighting Fury Belts. As of right now, it's more important we hit 210 rather than just hitting the 190. So that could definitely change depending on how popular Buzzwole becomes. So as of right now, going forward, we've opted with Choice Band, but definitely FFB could be swapped in. The Mount Cornet tech, we are only running 4 metal, so it's kind of a worst case scenario. We need to grab a metal out of the discard and put it into our hand and then attach to Ultra Necrozma. Now, the other option was to play Schmergle, and Schmergle would take up our bench space, and so we're trying out the Coronet instead of the Schmergle. So we'll see how it goes in testing. We know the Schmergle works really good. We're just going to see if we can kind of reduce our bench space with Mount Coronet. Alright, onto our energy count.
It is the same as last time. 1 beast energy, 4 metals, and 7 psychic energy.
Okay, so the beast energy, we can slap it on there just in case we don't have a choice band, and do the 210. It attached to a Ultra Beast, it provides 1 of any color, as well as adding a 30 damage boost to our Ultra Necrozma, and so it's really good in this deck. 4 metal. Like I said, we don't need a whole lot, because between Max Elixir we could hit 1, or Mount Coronet we could get some back from the discard. 4 is just a really good number there. Any more and it kind of clogs your hand. I mean, we've tried it with 5 and it just seemed kind of clogging, and we're not really wanting to attach more than just the 1 metal to Ultra Necrozma. So 4 is a perfect number there. 7 Psychic, that helps us hit our Max Elixir, because we're looking to hit turn 1 maybe a Psychic, then turn 2 attach maybe a metal and hit maybe a Max Elixir. So 7's perfect number. 11, that's going to help you hit your Max Elixirs. I know Gustavo Wada's list played 10 and Caden's list played 10 and didn't have any trouble whatsoever hitting their elixirs and being explosive with the Genesect. So pretty close to the same amount of energy. 11 plus the 1 beast energy, so super good there. Going forward, we like where Necrozma's position. Buzzwole only gets stronger, so anything that's going to be able to one-shot him or hit him for weakness is going to be just fine going forward. So that's all I got, folks. Please like, subscribe, and until the next time, be excellent to each other.
Party on, dudes.